Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in this morning. So we got a brand new 2020 Logan Bullseye 3-horse bumper pull. This trailer just came in. We do not expect it to stick around long. These trailers are not. They're really sought after. This Bullseye model that Logan's come out with over the last couple of years has become a really good seller. They're really well equipped. We'll walk you through this trailer, show you some of the standard options, but show you some of the things that we went in and added to the trailer that we feel, give a lot of benefit for you as the consumer itself and actually using this trailer. So here at Transwest, that's one thing, we really never have just a standard trailer. We always kind of put our own little stamp on it, add options to them that a lot of customers want, and again feel like is really beneficial to them. So when we're looking at a Logan, it is a galvanized steel frame with aluminum body. So we have the strength of the steel. It's not going to rust like black steel will with, compared to a lot of competitors out there. Then also with the aluminum, it lightens it up, but it gives it a good finish, look to the trailer itself. But again, these trailers have come a long way. Logan's done a lot of really good things. That galvanized steel frame, as long as you're the first owner, you have a lifetime corrosion warranty. So kind of circling back to talking about that rust that you'll see with some of the black steel trailers. Let's take a look at this. So on this, as far as looking at the front tack room, we're looking at some of the standard options. Now we did add a couple things to it. One of the very first things I want to point out is this door. So this is a heavy duty made at the factory door. It's square at the top, and that's the dead giveaway when you're looking at a trailer. If it's rounded at the top, it is a prefab door, so it's really lightweight. It's almost like a piece of paper in your hand. Some models out there or some manufacturers, they'll use those prefab doors, and everybody recommends that you lock those doors before you go down the road because the right bump can actually get them to pop open. So again, these heavier duty doors, they just give a lot of strength. They seal really well. A lot of the door frame and the weather stripping itself, again, create a good, solid seal to it. And then they've got a drip rail above it. So again, we can keep that moisture away, keep it from getting potentially into the tack room, leaking in that way, or on really cold days, then it warms up. When we have that snow melting or rain, if it freezes, it has a hard time getting in, and you have potential to do some damage to the weather stripping. But a brush tray on the door is standard on this. Since this is a 3-horse, you get a standard 3-tier saddle rack, so you get the 3 pads. These are adjustable. We can move them up and down. You can remove, you can add more to this if you like. But the swing out feature is really nice because you're not having to step into this tack room, loading and unloading saddles. So that's standard on these Bullseyes. The other thing that's standard is the carpeted partition wall there with quite a few hooks for you to hang some items. We like the carpet because it's not, your tack's not rubbing against that wall, creating a lot of noise and also scuffing it up. And then you see your 4-tier blanket pole rack, that's standard. But then behind there, you see a corner water tank. We go ahead and add that option in there. It is really nice to be able to carry some water on board with you. If you're going to an event and you're parked a long ways out there in the parking lot, or you go to a trailhead or anything like that, or even just in traffic in general. If you're waiting in line in a traffic jam, you need to water some horses. It's kind of nice to carry some of that water on board with you. So we have 3 bus windows, that's standard. And then we've got a load light. So there's load lights on each side and the rear of this trailer. Those are standard options on these Bullseyes. We went ahead and did the silver sheeting, white standard, but we did silver on this trailer. And then we capped it off with aluminum wheels. So these are 2 3,500-pound rubber torsion axles. But then we went in and we upgraded from the steel wheels to the aluminum wheels. Again, just giving it a cleaner look, kind of like the aluminum sides. Those aluminum wheels really dress the trailer up and again, kind of give it a nice finish. As we get to the back of this trailer, you have dual 50/50 doors. They are independent. You can open one ahead of the other. The right-hand door actually has some weather stripping on it. I kind of prefer to shut the left and then the right because again, that weather stripping just works really well. It again kind of just fills in that little bit of a gap between the two. But I want you to notice, you know, this vortex lining. So vortex lining, Logan incorporates throughout this trailer, and it's like a bed liner. It's really, really durable. I think it also deadens a lot of the noise in the stall area for our horses. But they do it on all the kick mats, on all the upright posts, and then they actually do it on the wood floor on this trailer. Now, I'll say that you'll never have to replace these boards on this trailer in the time you own it, but there's a good chance you won't have to because of that vortex lining. It just gives strength and, again, a lot of durability. You've got padded dividers. The rear divider itself actually telescopes. So if I want to go ahead and open this whole trailer up and secure those against the wall, it telescopes down, and then I can shut the rear doors. But they also have slam latches. So for safety of the horses, safety for you operating, you know, it's easier to just go ahead and slam that shut rather than holding your horse and dropping a pin in. But really easy to use. Again, nice that we can swing these out of the way, because a lot of people want to use these trailers for dual purpose. Maybe you want to haul some toys as well. You can carry some portable ramps. If you want to add a ramp, a rear ramp to this trailer, we can do that. Our parts and service department can add that in here. You have your standard LED lights in here. Because it's a 3-horse, you're going to get one per stall. Just like on the roof, you're going to have 3 two-way roof vents, one above each horse, so we can grab air and force it down or release it. The other thing, while we're looking at the roof, I want you to notice that there are bows. So there is a bow to this roof itself. A lot of competitors in this type of a trailer or in this price point will have a flat roof. And the reason why it's important to have a little bit of an arch to the roof is, again, like here in Colorado, when we get some snow or just rain in general, we're getting that moisture off of the roof. The flat roof trailers, we tend to have to reseal the roof, the edges, more frequently. Usually when we see those trailers come in on trade, that's one of the more common things we have to do to them. To where on these, eventually you will have to reseal it, but this will give a little bit more longevity to that for something you're not going to have to do on a more consistent basis there. So the LED lights on the inside and then your exterior lights are all on individual switches. You can turn your exterior on or your interior. You don't have to just, everything's on all at once or off all at once. Over here on driver's side, like I was mentioning on the tack door, you know, we actually have framework to these drop windows. Again, not that prefab window that's really lightweight in your hand. I really like these. Logan's done a good job over these last couple of years. You also get these nice big heavy duty jail bars that drop down, and then the screens come standard on the Bullseye models. You can remove them really easily. They're just Velcroed here, and then you slide them off. But a really good seal to them. They're easy to shut. Again, with them being a heavy duty drop window, you get that to where on your prefab windows, they're a little harder to shut. Again, they're lighter weight in your hand when you get them dropped down, where these are nice and stout. This is framework all around the window itself. You get your welded hinges as well. And I really like this cheater bar that Logan's come up with for you know, shorter individuals that, you know, maybe can't quite reach that latch up there. You can just pull down on the bar and then drop them into place. And then you've got the rubber socket here that we can actually go ahead and push it into and secure it when you're going down the road itself. It'll secure it that way. So again, these trailers, I do not expect this one to stick around long. That's kind of been the trend this year. So do not hesitate, don't wait long. Again, it's a 2022 Logan Bullseye 3-horse bumper pull. I'll give you the stock number on this one for reference if you're interested in it. It is 5N210267. We've got more of these coming. There's more on order, so if you're looking for some other options, obviously we can add some stuff to this trailer as well if you'd like, but give us a call. Anybody on the sales team can help you out. That number is 684-3400. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.